Oh, there you are. What up, YouTube? So, day, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's been, I don't know. We've had it off the wall like 2 weeks. Let's see, where we at? We got some parts in the mail today. And I think we're all down to like ordering like maybe 3 parts altogether. One of them is a brand new red gas tank for no other reason other than it looks cool. I know we haven't really went through a lot of installation of the stuff on here. One, because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. So through trials and tribulations, finally figuring stuff out. Then I'll show you guys after we're done. I can kind of explain stuff if anybody has any comments on what and how we got there. Kind of understand now how a clutch works on one of these puppies. Because I was under the impression it spun the other way. It was like going in reverse. Anyway, so needless to say, the clutch took care of that. Centrifugally driven clutch is when it spins really, really fast in one direction, and inside the springs let out, catch the metal casing on the outside of this puppy right here, and then cause the outside part, the brown part that you see, to spin the opposite direction as the inside clutch there. I don't know if you guys can see that shit. In there, kind of, sort of, that silver shit right there. Anyway, so the problem we were having with the reverse thing is actually no problem other than the dumbass operator. So, quick catch up where we're at. Remember before, and here we are today. We have a Honda Titan high-end air filter intake. We have a straight tube with a 90 kind of, or a 45 kind of at the end. I don't know if I like the diameter or the size of that pipe, so we might add on maybe a bigger little piece out to here, so that way we kind of go from big or little to big for kind of like high end, you know, the top end there for more performance. We've got new coil, we've got new carb, we've got something we did that was weird. Behind the carburetor on the intake, there's a riser type spacer thing. I'll show you what it looks like. So nowhere on the rule book have I seen that this has to go on, because it doesn't really have enough. I mean, mechanically, it's just plastic. So what we ran into is when we put the intake on, inside of here, right in here, this is the see this piece here, the intake, I guess you would say, I'm not sure what the hell this is, adapter. There's 2 screws that go into the carb or on rails that come back to the actual block itself, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so when we left the riser on there, we were left with absolutely no room on this little Honda to screw on the nuts. So the only option was either to add on to the, it's not mounted yet, either add on to the existing rods or rails that were coming out of it, or I decided to take off that riser. And so far, other than maybe, I was thinking, see, the linkage would be off. So far it's not. We ordered, see, it's still flapping just fine. So we've ordered the new throttle linkage kit, so we can mount the linkage kit here. It'll come back, mount back there, causing, you know, a place for this to stay. I think it goes right here, possibly. Something to do with that piece there and here. Anyway, it keeps it stationary and taut right here, kind of running up underneath here like this, and something similar to this. Then it'll go around kind of like a 90 there, and then go back, and the rest of it will get tied up like there, causing this to throttle. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, let's see, we got kind of a steering wheel thing going on here. I've took a clutch off the chainsaw instead of spending more money, and I went ahead and I welded right in here, and oh, I didn't clean that one up a little bit. That was kind of nasty. Anyway, yeah, you can see it's a clutch off of a steel chainsaw there, off of junk we didn't have. That's a nasty weld there. Jesus Christ, I didn't see it on that side. My goodness. Anyway, though, she's solid. I know that for a fact. It's just wow, that doesn't look good. I can't see underneath there, so yeah, that's what it should look like, kind of like that right in there. And so it's pretty solid. It had a nifty little channel here, so I can run my wire in for my halo headlights that we got coming. We've got the wrong feet pedals, gas and brake. So we're gonna have to figure out something to do with this, because otherwise we're gonna be smashing into our steering arm, and that's probably not gonna be good unless we can come up with spring action to keep it kind of like right there. But I was looking at this other turd up here, and he's got the exact same pedals. So the idea here is he's got a rod running down the middle, and that's where the brake kind of goes into the side of it there, and we don't have that. So I'm thinking maybe if we move them here, well, we'll cause it to be shorter, obviously, or wait even longer and return these, and or move these to those, and go ahead and get us a different pair that are OEM or close to what we need for this. What we need left, we need to sit and wait, really. We need our brake and line and shoe are coming in the mail. The halo headlights, brake light for safety measure pretty much only, those are coming. The throttle linkage kit is coming. Let's see what else is coming. We got new springs. All these the linkage bars I was telling you about for the throttle, the spring, the return, the sending cable, or the sending lever, and that's just in case, because it's so old. You know, we went ahead and got the two of those. There's three pieces. There's a spring that wraps around the throttle Z. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. The main one, and then there's the spring return. We got went ahead and get that. It was like $5 on eBay. And so that's coming. What else? Let's see. We got a bit of wiring to do, so we got to decide what kind of wire we're going to go with and how we're going to run that down the channel. All the nuts and bolts need taken off and sanded off, all the paint off of them, so that way they look nice and new. Just for the sheer fact of, you know, I don't want it to look any shittier than it already does. So kind of like just waiting on the mail now. Things that are left, let me